Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to be here, I tell you. It's nice to be here. I had a little trouble, though, getting here. You see, I don't know the city very well. And I'm driving down this one-way street going the wrong way. Now, what do you think of that? And I got pulled over, of course. Got pulled over, and the cop says, "Hey, buddy, you know where you're going?" And I said, "Nope, but I must be late. Everybody's coming back." Anyway, I was out in Calgary a while ago. See, I ran into this buddy of mine, Bob Goss. And how you doing, Bob? And so Bob was telling me this story. But this fella got this little darling, see? And he gets her out in his car, and they're kind of like getting acquainted. And he turns to her and says, "You want to get in the back seat?" And she says, "No, I want to stay up front with you." But anyway, he eventually got her in the back seat, and they went tooting at it, and next thing you know, they get married. They get married, and they're happy for a couple of years, and next thing you know, they're divorced. Now, by then, of course, they got a little young fella, see? She takes him to court, and she gets $400 a month child support from him till the young fella's of age. So, I mean, he's being a good father, you know. He's taking them to ball games and, going with his visiting rights to and hockey games and all that kind of stuff. And it's going very smooth, and one day, he turns to the young feller, and he said, "My son, look at the size of you." He said, "You grown up right before my eyes?" He said, "Yes, Dad." He said, "I'll be 18 next week." He said, "18 already? My God, it seems like only last week I divorced your mother. Now look at the size of you now." "Yes, Dad. I'm getting up there, I tell you. I'm a man now." "Well, my son, listen, here's what I want you to do for me." He said, "You take the $400 that I've been sending your mother for you ever since you was a little baby, and you give it to your mother, and you give your mother a message for me. You tell your mother for me that this is the last payment, because you'll be 18 next week." And what's the look on her face? He went home and he said, "Mom," he said, "Dad gave me this $400 to give to you." He said, that to give you a message that this is the last payment, and for me to watch the look on your face. She said, "You go back and tell him he's not your father. Watch the look on his face." Here's a little romantic tear-jerking song I wrote called "I Used to Call Her Darling, but Now I Call Her Collect."